Blog Talk Radio.
Through my mind this morning. So many things going through my mind. I'm going to get to a couple of the things that are going through my mind in a moment. As a matter of fact, there are three things that we're going to get through this morning. So I want you to stand by for those three things. We're going to wish somebody a birthday. We're going to give them some serious credit for some of the things that they have been able to establish and some of the standards that they set. And then we're going to be talking a little about baseball. You know, it's the end of the baseball season. It's over. It's done yesterday. For those of you that follow the grand old game or whatever they call it, ended yesterday. But what's coming up is the World Series, right? The World Series. This is where it gets really, really good. So I was reflecting on that a little bit this morning, and I'm going to get to that. I got a little story I want to share with you guys. Before I get there, though, I do want to welcome you this morning. It is Monday morning. I woke up to an absolutely beautiful, cool and rainy morning. Yes, it does rain in the desert, but not that often. My condolences go out to those of you guys who are out there in the Carolinas. Been thinking about you, Frank. I hope you're cool out there. That torrential rains pounding down there on the East Coast. But up here, where we live, up in the mountains, north of Phoenix, Arizona, in Carefree, very rarely does it rain. And what a treat to wake up to a 67-degree rainy morning. That's like Christmas, man. That's like the big story on the news. I'm really, really excited, though, to be here with all of you this morning, right here at RadioLeverage.com. My name is Joe. I'm the host of our daily radio show. We come to you live every single day. For those of you who are wondering what the heck this is, maybe you're peering in through the keyhole. Had a lot of people. I think we're getting close. I want to say 19,000. Let me take a look here. Well, I got you guys on here right now. I think we're fast approaching 19,000 people on our Facebook page. Isn't that amazing? We've only been doing this for such a short time. Yeah. We're going to hit 19,000 members on Facebook this week. So for the benefit of those of you guys who are joining us for the first time, maybe you're one of the hundreds of people that joined us since last Friday when we just did our last radio show, or Saturday when we did the Founders Visionary Call. My name is Joe. We come to you live every single day. How about that, right? Every single day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can set your clock, all right? You can set your alarm clock. You can set your clock. We are going to be here every single day. We believe in the world of internet marketing that consistency is the single most important thing that we can demonstrate to you guys, right? We are here. We are totally transparent. As a matter of fact, in a minute, I'm going to be opening up the lines, and anyone who wants to make a comment, wants to make a contribution, has something that they want to say, the floor is going to be yours. I'm going to open it up for you, okay? We'll talk about how you get there to actually get yourself in line in a minute. Before I do there, though, I just want to remind you guys that we are here Monday through Friday. Also on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live at RadioLeverage.com because it is so important to be up and showing up and give you guys some transparency. We're also here on Tuesday nights and we're here on Thursday nights. And we do those things in a live webinar. How cool is that, right? So we're out here pretty much 6 days a week. Sundays we kind of chill down a little bit, let the engine cool off. Although you do receive email and you do receive correspondence from us 7 days a week, we are always here, right? And that's pretty cool. We're here at RadioLeverage.com. And right now, as a matter of fact, the webinar that we did last Tuesday night, for those of you who are just getting started, right? Maybe you're just getting started. You just got yourself a reseller license. It was only $20. I mean, come on. What could you get for $20 nowadays? You get a reseller license that has all of this cool stuff, right? All of the tools. And it doesn't have the tools, but it does have the marketing stuff, right? And then there's the tools. That's Traffic Optimizer. That's a $47. It's $47, and you got everything that you could possibly really, really require to run a successful internet business, with the exception of the education. How do you really do the stuff that's important? And that's Traffic Academy. And for those of you who are brand spanking new, that's an additional $97. It's $144 all in. And so I want you to get a view, especially for those of you who have joined us just since last Tuesday, and there are hundreds of you. I mean, it's amazing the kind of the momentum that we're experiencing right now. So for the hundreds of you that joined us since last Tuesday, I invite you to go to trafficweblive.net, trafficweblive.net, and you're going to get a sneak peek at what really the Traffic Academy is, the level of education, the transparency, and really what do you get. Okay, what you're seeing there at trafficweblive.net is the very first interview with one of our professors, I call them. Guy was amazing, Darren. He has a course. You can go buy it right now. If you really want to learn how you can just be a master of email marketing, go to his website right now, and you can buy it for $297. Or you can upgrade your membership in Traffic Academy, and for $97 you get it. It's included for free. And not only do you get it for free, but you have reseller rights. Okay, so if you're looking to monetize your list, okay, you got a list. Okay, how do I make money from this list? We're going to teach you how to make money with the list. And one of the things that you can do is represent that course. It really is very, very cool. So you want to check that out, trafficweblive.net. Now, for those of you who have been here for a while, you understand what I'm talking about. And for you seasoned ninjas who've been a member of the tribe for a while, I want to let you guys know we got a lot of stuff going live this week. Okay, this week there's some new marketing video. I saw it with my own two eyes. How you do swipe files? How you do? I mean, it's done. It's sitting in the can. It might be up there live right now. Haven't heard anything from the dev team. Dev. You'll hear that term here. Dev. DEV. That's jargon. That's jargon, right? For the development team. You know those. You want to talk about ninjas? These are the guys who sit in a dark room, banging back Red Bull and Monster and all these energy drinks, just hammering away ones and zeros, coders. That's the dev team. They bring this stuff live, right? They build it on a site and then they bring it up live. So there's all this stuff coming up live. It's going to be another very exciting week this week in Traffic Authority. Some really, really cool things coming up. All right. Let me get to one of my other topics here. Every single day, I'm going to let you guys know, by the way. I'm going to remind you every single day what you really have your hands on here. And I do want to give you another quick reminder. Okay, quickly, here's the drill. You're listening right now at radioleverage.com. Is that where you are? Excellent. Enjoy the live stream. If you'd like to join in, though, if you'd like to just say something to me or have a conversation with the other ninjas who are standing in the queue, all you've got to do is pick up your telephone and dial 914-338-0631. When you get there, there's going to be a lovely British-sounding woman who's going to invite you to press 1 if you would like to speak to the host. So that's what you do. You call 914-338-0631, and then press 1 on the keypad of your telephone if you have something to share, something to say, you would like to have your voice be heard. So that's the drill. Before I get there, though, and this is live right now, okay? Just so you know, this is live. I'm going to prove that this is live. Here's how I'm going to prove it. I'm looking right now at the site. And Nancy Flint, thank you very much. Kenneth Dawkins, he's unable to make it tonight. Kenneth, as you know, he's that guy from Pittsburgh. He's a chef. Let's see. My plumbing job is done. Now I can get some more traffic, says Joe Galucci. This is crazy, man. He says, I got 46 leads and 2 sales. I only spent $50 on traffic. This system is amazing. This is something that... right now. This isn't real time. I'm seeing this. Also, there's somebody here who I want to say hello to, Mark Goldenberg. Mark, I saw that you have an issue. Something's going on with a site in your region. Take a look. Okay, headquarters did some work on your issue this morning already. All right, let me get back to you guys though. Enough looking at Facebook. I feel like Doug Wellens right now. I'm doing some multitasking. As a matter of fact. Do I recognize this phone number right here? Hello, 5275. Hello, are you the multitasker?
Hey Joe, how are you, buddy? Yeah, I am multitasking. How are you?
I thought I'd sneak up on you and tap you on the shoulder. How you doing, Doug Wellens? Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. You missed him on Saturday. We did a Visionary Founders Hour. It was me and Greg Chambers. Here's the other third of the founder group. Mr. Doug Wellens. Come on out here, dude. How are you today?
And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. Hey, I am just recovering from a ton of fun and fishing fellowship down in the panhandle of Florida, just below Tallahassee, where I'm actually in Tallahassee right now with Chad and Carl, Jason, and Ashley. She's a new member of our team here. And Joe, I was just in the server room, and the noise in the background was so loud when you were bringing me out that I had to move offices and get into a quiet zone space for you. But, dude, I'm doing fantastic, yes. Very much clarity in my mind and ready to have an amazing week here. So much is coming out this week. I hear that dashboard support's growing tremendously, so it's all good, man. Cleaning up a lot of things and doing some great things for the month of October, which is going to be explosive. And, hey, by the way, I know for a fact there's some people that are going to win iPad Airs this week, which is totally cool, right? So that's exciting. Do I still have you here, bud? Did I lose Joe? I must have lost Joe.
No, Joe's here. Can you hear me? I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Here. I'm sorry, bro.
Whoa, wait a second. Can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm sorry. Yes,
Are
I can
you
hear you.
multitasking, Joe?
No, you know what I did is I got a little frog in my throat this morning, and I didn't want to cough up a loogie on the radio, so I muted the phone while I was speaking here. But listen, Ashley, you said there's a new person in the customer support desk named Ashley?
Actually, she's not in the customer support desk. She is a new member of the team inside the Tallahassee office, just because we're growing so fast and so rapidly here, man, that we've just needed some extra people to lift some bricks around here, man. I mean, it's getting heavy. The loads are heavy around here. And so, yeah, a lot of things are happening all over the place. There's like 6 people ready to jump on board here with customer support. Joe, you and I have a task this week in our own right, to go through that big pile. We're just about sorted down at that 100 list, those 100 people, members that put their hands up saying, hey, I want to be one of those people that help out in support. And that's support stuff, guys. If you happen to be selected, that's live phone support we're talking about bringing on here. So let's not rule out what that really means for everybody here, too, just to be able to talk to a warm-bodied person, which isn't something that typically happens in, internet marketing companies. As you know, Joe, it doesn't happen.
Well, you know what? Absolutely. If you take a look right now, okay, I just mentioned this, Mark Goldberg out there, I think that's who it is, found something on his site. When he goes to a site, all of a sudden he gets this warning, right? Warning, beware, skull and crossbones, and it's bogus. It's not true. And Carl, our guy Carl, on the 1st, 5 days ago, we first found out about this, and Carl sent in a support ticket. He sent in to Norton Antivirus, a claim saying, hey, you guys have flagged an incorrect site, blah, blah, blah. And just this morning, I posted it on Facebook. Carl said that they've accepted the whatever it is he submitted, and now we're waiting. He's waiting. Traffic Authority is waiting for a human being to review it. For 5 days, we're waiting for a human being to just review something that's impacting Mark and Nancy. And you're so correct. So this is like social proof. Is that what we call it these days? That having a live body in the world of the Internet is such a unique thing. And here at Traffic Authority, and ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. As a matter of fact, today's October 5th. Today's our 2-month anniversary of being in pre-launch. That's how fresh and new we are. It's only 8 weeks ago today that we came out with the Traffic Authority after years of R&D. So yeah, everything is moving very, very quickly. I'm very, very excited. I really am, dude. This is really amazing. Last week, I think you were traveling. We had Carl come out on the radio show, and he talked about his experience. Carl is one of the programmers, you guys. He's the person that's usually there when we're live on the radio helping us find some solutions if you have some kind of a little hiccup. And I remember Carl talking about the fact that this is going to be long-term. He sees this as like really something that is so big, so massive, potential is so huge. He says, this is the end of the line for me. This is what I want to do forever. Because the community is cool, right? The whole Ninja thing we have here is awesome. I'm having a blast, Doug. Thanks for being here this morning, dude.
You got it, man. Appreciate it, and thank you.
All right. Carl just gave me a big smiley face. And I know you're multitasking, so I want you to, put yourself on mute, but be hanging around. I might have to go to you here in a minute.
I'm hanging, man.
All right, listen. Now, here's a couple things I want to share with you guys, okay? On Monday morning, as we move out of the gate, I want to put a couple things into your brain, right? We just heard from Doug Wellens. He's in Tallahassee. We've got Carl, Jason, Chad, Ashley, a brand new person that's just come on. Doug's talking about the fact that we are hiring ninjas out of the field to work in live customer support from your home. We've got the apparatus where you'll have a phone number that is that will ring at your desk, and when you call somebody, it will show up in the caller ID as our Tallahassee phone number, some cool technology stuff, right? But my point is that as we grow, and I'm looking right now, there's probably 20 of you guys, maybe, give or take, who've already put your hand in the air, and you want to come out here and make a contribution, and you want to support our community. And so I want to put this into your brain, okay? Write this down, okay? Write this down. And I'm quoting somebody here. None of us is as good as all of us. Close quote, right? I love that. None of us is as good as all of us. And I think what this guy means is that, individually we may be good, but as a collective we are unstoppable. Okay? None of us is as good as all of us. Who said that? Ray Kroc, the birthday boy. Today is Ray Kroc's birthday, the McDonald's guy. The guy who came up, actually, Ray Kroc bought from the McDonald brothers their brand. And then he brought that thing to life. And by the 90s, it was like crazy. It was the biggest fast food franchise in the world. And it was all just about process, okay? Okay, it's just about process. And one of the things that, when I first got started, I will say this, my first foray into network marketing was an MLM company. It was called NSA, and I know a couple of you guys here were in NSA. Preston, I think you were in NSA, and Charles in Pocono, I think he said he was. NSA was years ago. It was a water filter company. You put the water filter up on the top of your sink, and you attach it to the faucet, and you had good, clean water. And when I first got started there, the guy who signed me up and the guy who was just crushing it, his name was Chris Christopherson. Not the musician, the other Chris Christopherson. And I remember one day I called him up on the telephone, and I'm like, Chris, man, I really just want to get this thing rolling, and I want to get out of my job, and all the things that many of us right now are in hot pursuit of, right? Financial freedom, work from home, be your own boss. I wanted that 3 years ago, whenever it was. I wanted it so bad. And I said, Chris, give me some advice. What is your best advice? And he goes, well, you want to know what I do to live this life of just total freedom and total money? The guy was crushing it. I said, what are you doing? He said, and I quote, he said to me, I'm flipping the burger. I'm like, what? Flipping the burger? What? We're in the water filter business. He said, no, dude, we're in the business of duplication. I'm flipping the burger. He said, why do you think McDonald's is the biggest restaurant in the world? Because they've got a simple system. They've got simple processes that anyone can implement. Okay, whether you're in Alaska or you're in Alabama or you're in Paris, France, or you're in Tokyo, no matter where you are in the world, when you see the golden arches, you know what you're going to get. And who operates those restaurants? By and large, it's teenagers. It's high school kids looking for a job. As a matter of fact, this morning, I was doing some research on this thing that they invented, right? This concept of duplication, okay? Just duplication. We set up a system. We know what the quality control is. We're very good at quality control, and then we just turn it loose. And I read something this morning that said that here in the United States, 1 out of every 8 people has worked at a McDonald's restaurant. It's not me, man. I'm not the 1 of 8, that's for sure. I never worked at McDonald's, thank goodness. But I'll tell you this, it's all about, duplication, and it's all about, simple things that can be done over and over and over. Here's something else I found out today about Ray Kroc. Okay, and today's his birthday. He's been dead for a while. Interesting story. If you do the research, the guy was 51 years old, and he was running out of steam. And it's a cool story, right? He was in the milkshake business, and he couldn't give these milkshake machines. Okay, he was selling milkshake machines, the mixers. And because of, the population was expanding from the cities and they were moving into the suburbs, and the concept of the corner milk store, the Gerties. In my neighborhood, we had something called Gerties where we would go for malts on a summer night, chocolate shakes and malts. That concept was going away because the population was moving away. So Ray Kroc, as a seller of these Mix-a-Lot machines, his business began failing. He was in his 50s, man. He's like, uh-oh, what am I going to do? He can't give these machines away. And then suddenly out somewhere in California, there's one little restaurant that just bought 8. These machines could make, they could mix 4 shakes at a time, something exotic back in the 50s, right? And so one little restaurant purchased 8, and the rest of the country, he can't even give them away. So he goes out there to see, what in the heck are you guys doing? And that was the McDonald brothers. And that's where he saw a very limited, very narrow menu, just burgers and shakes and fries, and that was it. And let's get really, really efficient. People, they'd place their order, and they didn't have to wait more than a minute. Okay? If somebody had to wait more than 5 minutes, they got their money back in McDonald's. Efficiency, duplication, something that he can take that thing like a cookie cutter, and before you know it, he had 1,700 restaurants, sold millions of burgers, and now it is still, right, the Golden Arches, Happy Meals, Have It Your Way. Have It Your Way. That might be Burger King. Sorry. Oh, there's always competition. But this is the Ray Kroc guy, right? This is what he invented. He invented a system that anyone can absolutely execute, and they could score. Okay, they could actually have a profitable business. And then if you really, and I said this last week on the radio show, I said it a couple times, if you dig a little bit deeper, you'll find out that McDonald's is really, I think it's the largest holder of real estate. And that's where the real money is for McDonald's Corporation, is in the land that the restaurants are built on. Interesting, right? Won't go there, though. We'll save that for another day. But the other thing I found out this morning when doing the research is, and this is, again, going back to my story, if you're sticking with me, right, I talked about NSA, Chris Christopherson, flipping the burger. That's what he said to me. I'm flipping the burger. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just sharing I'm sharing the products. I'm sharing the income opportunity. I'm building for events. That's all I am doing. And that's basically what we do here, right? We share the products, which is high quality, high converting, top tier traffic. We share the products. We share the opportunity for people who want to become ninjas and how they can, really, really make serious money working for home. And then we build for events. This is an event. Every single Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we have an event. And if you're building for this event, meaning in your emailing, you're letting people know, you're posting on Facebook, hey, man, we have a call coming up at 11 o'clock. Go there. Maybe they're here this morning. Maybe your people are here this morning, and they'd never heard this stuff about Ray Kroc. This is an event. You build for an event. We have an event on Tuesday nights. Tuesday night is training. It's reseller training. Thursday nights is prospecting webinar. That's an event. Build for the event. Build for the event. That's all that we do. Flipping the burger. That's it. Everything else is just a waste of time. Really. It really is. If you're doing anything else, you're wasting your time. What you have to be doing is sharing the products, which is traffic, sharing the opportunity, which is a pot of gold, and then building for events. Because the webinars and the radio shows and the conference calls and the founders calls, they do all the work for you. And then the first time I ever heard this statement, you ready for this? In business for yourself, but not by yourself. I found out today that it was Ray Kroc who said that. Go to Brainy Quotes. There's some other really cool stuff that he said, right? He's this guy was truly in business, and the idea of, he revolutionized the way some things were done, right? They say that he was one of the most important, influential persons of the last century because he was the real chain hamburger joint, he was the pioneer before all the rest of them showed up. In business for yourself, but not by yourself. That's what he said. Because somebody could come out of the clear blue sky, they can get the real estate, they can plop down the money, and the next thing you know, you got a guy who might have been a plumber, he might have been, coming out of, who knows, an unrelated field. He might have been, like my father, a roofer, might have been a blue-collar guy. Next thing you know, it's like, whoa, this thing is sweeping the nation. McDonald's is like sweeping the nation. They're popping up everywhere. How can I get in on the action? But I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to run a restaurant. I've got no idea. I'm brand new at this. Well, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Way back in the beginning of McDonald's. And it's the same thing here, man. Every single day we are here for you. Douglas Wellens was just talking about some of the new stuff that's going live on the website. And it's only been, that website has only been live for like a month, man. Okay, I mean, for those of you nervous Nellies and, this isn't working and the dashboard isn't working, the sky is falling. Give us some time, man. Okay, we're only out here for 4 weeks. Okay, we're just getting started, and we're here every single morning. Okay, and the reason is because you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Okay, we've got right now a support desk that's coming to life. Like, could you imagine what's happening right now in the support area? Eventually, very, very soon, there's going to be half a dozen, then 10 people, and then more, so we can service the entire planet Earth. We'll have people in, down under, Australia, New Zealand, working support desk, the United Kingdom. This is where we're going. So here you have your own actual. I don't like to use the word franchise because that can get you in trouble, because when you start talking about a franchise, there's a set of rules and regulations, and there's all kinds of compliance that relate to franchises. But this is as close as you can get, in my opinion, okay, to having an internet business that's so totally turnkey, this kind of support, this kind of training, constantly being updated. You know, we got guys on the bleeding edge. There are guys right now who are working in, I don't know where they are in the world, but they're working on stuff right now that we, as a collective, all of us, will be seeing sometime in the spring. They're already working on stuff for next summer, right? They're already working on, they're way ahead on 3, 4 more. I hear the conversation about the sales funnels that are coming. And the reason I share that with you is so you know that we, the team, is so proactive and so down with what's going on and way in front of the curve, and we're here for the long term. So you're in business for yourself. You have your own little corner of the internet with your own traffic authority business, with your own systems, but you're not alone. We're here. Ray Kroc. None of us is as good as all of us. I could sit here all day and talk about Ray Kroc. I mean, this guy was just oh my goodness, look at all the people in the queue. All right, let's get to you guys. Here's the drill. The drill is, you press 1 on the keypad of your telephone, and there's already a bunch of you guys who have done that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say the last 4 digits of your telephone number, and then I'm going to ask you to come out and say, hi, my name is, give me your first name, the city, state, or the country that you're calling in from, and then let her rip. Now, technical questions, we have a support desk for that. And the support desk, I don't have an update this morning, but they cleared over 1,000 tickets in the last week. I mean, it's getting really, really, caught up down there. And so if you have technical issues, what we have found is that the technical issues are usually related to something with your computer, your local ISP, maybe the browser that you're running on. So I'm going to ask you guys, if you have these specific things, like a video won't load on Internet Explorer, if it's the middle of the night, it's a full moon, and it might be raining tomorrow. Sometimes on the radio show, we get people who have issues, and they're very important. And our goal is to get those issues resolved for you. But sometimes they're so minutiae, it gets so specific to each individual. And out of respect for the limited of time we have here, and respect for the people who are coming here, I'm going to ask you guys to try and keep those questions to a minimum. So let's just talk about what's going on in your world, what's happening with your business. I know many of you are making money. I'm watching on Facebook. It's like popcorn. You know how popcorn sounds in the microwave, or if you're old school, Jiffy Pop, remember what it sounds like? Bang, 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 bang. That's what I'm seeing on Facebook with people. Hey, I made money. Boom, I made some money. This is my first time ever. I can't believe it. I made my first 1,000. I made my first $10. So that's the drill. Last 4 digits of your phone number. Then give me your first name, city, state, or country, and then let her rip. And let's see how long it takes us to get through this gigantic list. Okay, we're starting with you. 8495, you're next up. You're first up. Good morning. 8495. 8495. What a shame. 8495. I don't know. Is that the last 4 digits of your phone number? 8495? Hello?
8495. Yes. I'm sorry. I was stuck on stupid for a second, Joe.
I think that you're just spaced out. I think you're mesmerized by the tone of my voice, right? You're just mesmerized, right?
Yes, it's very mesmerizing. Hi, Jerry from Springfield.
Hey, Jerry.
I'm 73 years young, and I just got one, baby. Woo!
All right, Jerry.
So if I can do it.
All right, go ahead.
73.
Listen, you don't mind if I call you dude, do you? Should I call you sir, or could I call you dude? Listen,
you call me dude. I like that.
All right, Jerry. Listen, I want you to go outside of your comfort zone, and I want you to shoot me a short video. That's all I want you to say. I'm 73 years young. I just got me one. Woo! If you can get that on a video, on a cell phone video, or if you got something on your computer where you can shoot a video, if you can do that, that would be awesome, because we're going to make you a star, man. I'm thinking that you're in the... Okay.
Okay, Joe, we'll do it. I just want to say, if you do the training, you listen to Joe, you listen to Greg, you listen to the team, you're going to make some money, honey. That's the bottom line. Doing fine.
There it is. The bottom line, doing fine. Jerry, the dude, man, 73 years young. Jerry made his first money. I'm loving this, man. I feel like McDonald's commercial. I'm loving this. McDonald's, right? 5691, you're first up. You're next up. How do you top Jerry, though? Come on out here, 5691.
Hey, Joe, it's Steve Schumacher in Portland, Oregon, sitting in a brand spanking new apartment, thankfully.
Awesome. How are you today, Steve?
I'm great, man. I'm fantastic. I'm loving the new digs. I know you know my situation and stuff like that. Hey, I wanted to offer something. I think I told you before. I've heard a lot of people talking about things that would be cleared up as far as if they cleared the cookies. I'm gonna make a video, a tutorial on how to clear your cookies on 2 different browsers. Where can I upload that to?
You could just if you shoot a video, just put it on the YouTube page or on the Facebook page. You can just put it on our Facebook page, and one of our team will snatch it off there on how to clean the cookies. That's a great idea. As a matter of fact, there's some new video coming out. It might be coming out today. I saw it over the weekend. It has to do with swipe files and ramping up your emailing activity and how you actually swipe, cut, paste a file. 0618, you're next up.
Hey, everybody, super champions of the tribe. Hi, this is Gilbert James in New York City. How's everybody doing?
Gilbert, how about that Jerry, 73 years young?
Beautiful, beautiful. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, the way I look at it, a guy mentioned something that to me the other day, and I said, look, let me let you know something. You are not age. You may have an age. You may have a height, you may have a weight, but that's not you. You are a perfect, unique expression of the divine energy that created the whole thing, the universe. So don't get hung up in age. One guy I knew, he became 65 and he began looking for a wheelchair because he was programmed and conditioned to believe that what he was supposed to do. No. You're supposed to be as happy and robust and healthy as you desire. And so you got to know what to desire. I just want to say, hey, Traffic Authority is super. I am using the marketing links, and man, when I look at my back office, boom, 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 I'm getting all these leads. And I haven't even bought my package yet, but I'm getting leads, and I'm responding to the leads based on the training I'm getting from the back office. So Traffic Authority is really, really working people out there. I'm getting leads, and I never got leads like this before in anything that I've ever tried online. Yes, I'm in business. My business is beginning to grow. I'm on the videos. I'm in business for myself, but hey, with Traffic Authority, I'm not by myself, and it feels so good. So I'm going to get off the line now and let somebody else get on. Thanks so much, Joe and team. You guys are great.
And you're great. Gilbert James checking in. Gilbert, again, I'm asking you, sir, shoot a quick video, what you just said on video on our Facebook page. You know, I want you guys to consider that we are all in this together, okay? What did our boy, Ray Kroc, what did our boy say? None of us is as good as all of us together. You know, Gilbert, when you're getting this stuff going on, you said that you haven't even bought a package yet and you've got traffic, you've got leads. Those individuals are looking for some social proof, okay? People, the traffic, the people who are leads, they're sitting as a lead, right? They're a lead, which means lead me somewhere. They've opted in. They're looking for something. It's a lead. It's like show me something. Please help me understand. Tell me this is true. I mean, that's really what's going on, right? Why did they opt in? Why did someone see your page and click, yes, I want more information? Now is when the process begins, right? Now is when the process begins, after they've opted in. Now you've got an opportunity. No, check that. You've got a responsibility as a traffic authority ninja, as a warrior for the truth, man, showing people, hey, you can do this. Jerry, 73 years young. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Those individuals who are looking for some proof, they're looking to you, Gilbert. They're looking to you, Steve. They're looking to you, Jerry, for that proof. And by you giving us a testimonial, just shooting a quick video, and who cares what it looks like? Who cares what the back end looks like, the background? Who cares? Just let your truth and let your light shine through. And then you know what we do? We begin stacking those videos on Facebook. And we begin stacking that social proof on our webinars because it is social proof. It is true. Who's going to deny that 73-year young Jerry made his first sale? And I promise you that there's a whole bunch of 70-somethings out there who are looking for Jerry, who are looking for someone to just give me some truth, man. I am sick and tired of being jerked around. And this is where our responsibility comes in. This is where this idea of none of us is as good as all of us. Every single one of us pulling together, man. That's what I'm talking about. Every single one of us just doing a little bit. And the next thing you know, our Facebook page is it's an undeniable force. It's a tsunami. Who in their right mind can challenge all of this social proof from people all over the world with different lives, with different life experience, different age groups? Come on, man. Shoot some video and post it on the book. 5232, come on out here.
Good morning, Joe and Doug, and to all the other TA leaders. This is Holly calling from Los Angeles. Everyone on the call, how is everyone?
I think that you heard Gilbert and you've heard Steve. He moved into a new crib, and then there's Jerry. So I think Holly, how are you doing?
Wonderful. I'm well, thank you. I just wanted to actually say thank you to Carl. He helped me with the billing issue that I had, and he did share with me, and he actually responded on Sunday, which I thought was amazing because I didn't expect a response until Monday or Tuesday. But that just goes to show that everyone is working around the clock, working hard for everyone, and so I really appreciate that. We really appreciate that, and he did share with me that the payment would be debited on the 6th of every month, that everyone in TA kind of got some extra days, which is awesome. And I also wanted to share with you all to let you know that I have tried several times to watch Darren Hanser's webinar all the way through, and I get to a certain point and it cut off. I watched it from my laptop. And so I've still not been able to complete that in its entirety, and I wanted to do so before it was taken away, before it's recorded over for the next week.
All right, well, it's going to stay there, okay? It's not going to be taken away. But, to better help us, if there is an issue on the YouTube side, because that broadcasts on YouTube, that's where that is hosted. It's not hosted on Traffic Authority. It's outsourced, right? You know how that works, right? Webinars are YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, so in order for us to find a problem, I need a bit more information from you, like exactly, has it cut off on you more than one time at the exact same spot? If you can let us know where that is and when it is, we can dig a little deeper for you.
Okay, it happens. It's happened 3 times that I've tried to watch it, and I can tell you exactly the part where it cut off because that's the part where I don't have any notes anymore. So it cut off right at the part where he's discussing give them a reason to hop in bed with me. But he says unconvertibles. That's the first category of people.
Okay,
and so it stops right after inconvertibles.
Okay,
unconvertibles. People who just don't want to subscribe.
Right. Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you very much for bringing this to our attention, Holly. I'll see what we can do to locate that, and if it is in fact an issue, I don't know. We'll just maybe have to shoot the webinar again. But I haven't heard anybody. This is the first I've heard of this issue. So, but we'll look into it. Thank you very much, Holly. I appreciate your paying attention to the details.
Wonderful. Thank you, Joe.
Okay. Yes, thank you. And Doug Wellens is making a comment. Give me a reason to get. Yeah. Do you remember that, Doug? When actually give me a reason to get in bed with you. That guy was amazing. What we're talking about here is the webinar from last Tuesday, and you can see it. If anybody else has this problem, right, at trafficweblive.net, if any of you are showing a cutoff right when Darren starts talking about discussing, getting in bed with me when he's talking about the unconvertible leads, anybody who has that same issue, could you please send me an email to joe@trafficauthority.net and let me know exactly so we know that it's more than just one computer that's dealing with that. 3391, you're next up in the queue. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. This is Joe Gallucci, Ventura, California.
Joe Gallucci, I was talking about you this morning.
I know. That's what I was going to actually call in and share my story, but you beat me to it.
Well, let's pretend. Let's just go back into the. I don't know. Let's go back in time. I'm sorry. Okay. If I could take it back, I would. Tell us what's happening, bro.
Actually, I was doing my plumbing job. I got that all done. When I got back to my shop, I looked it up. See if any leads came in. 46 and 2 sales while I was working underneath the house. So
that's amazing. Actually, that's awesome. You know, I mean, you take a look at the numbers. 46 leads equals 2 sales. Now's the time to just get a little bit more aggressive. You know what to do next. Do next.
Yeah, exactly. Now that I have time to work on it more. I also I'll be 61 years young next month, and I'm pretty much going to be done with this plumbing, so I can concentrate on this. Now, if I went to school to learn all this, it would cost me thousands of dollars instead of $144 a month.
It is. It really is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I like the perspective that you're putting on this, right? I mean, in order to become a plumber, I'm sure if you're a certified plumber, it took resources and time, and you had to get some certifications, and then you had to get the tools, and then you had to get the marketing and the advertising, and people know where to find you. And then, I mean, when you really consider this concept of done-for-you marketing, and, you know, people have a tendency to want that microwave result, and you're proof, man. You're out there making it happen, and you're doing your work, and 46 leads and 2 sales come in, and all of this foundational stuff, right, has been done. You know, these guys who put this stuff together, all right, I want you to consider, you know, the coders and the information that is there, and you consider that, you know, we talk about Doug and Greg and Chad and their collective, and all. I remember talking to Greg Chambers about some of the seminars and some of the education and the money that he spent on those seminars and that education to qualify him to even consider getting involved with a team that would create the traffic authority. And it's true, you know, I mean, it's like so much has gone into it, and thank you for that comparison, man. It is like going to school. Where else can you get this level of education and make money for $144 a month? It's unheard of.
Yeah, it actually, it actually cost me over $100,000 to start my plumbing company.
See, and here you are, to $100,000 to start your plumbing company, and here for $144, you've already got 46 leads, you've made 2 sales, while you're under some guy's house working on the plumbing. How about that?
Incredible.
Well, listen, Joe, thank you very much for calling in, okay?
Okay, thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. There's Joe Gallucci checking in, Joe the plumber. I love that. Okay, 9073, you're next up in the queue. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Joe. This is Robert from Pasadena, Maryland.
Hey, Robert.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
You doing well today?
I am.
Here's my situation. I think I need to talk to someone off air, if at all possible. I have a situation it could be technical, but I think it's beyond technical. I'm receiving information through, I can't set up my e-wallet. Information on one of your high earners is coming up on my account, and I think I know who it is. I'd spoken to one of this person's underlying.
Why don't let's start with your username, and we'll have somebody look at your account to see exactly what is coming up there. This sounds like a very specific circumstance, and I want to get it handled for you. Robert, what is your username for Traffic Authority?
Renegade, and I think I know who the person is, and I think you know him too. Well, I know you know him.
Yeah.
You know him very well. Yeah.
It's Devon. Devon is Renegade.
Devon, exactly. And I'm getting all his information, and I don't know how to remedy this situation. I can't get beyond, which is technical problems. You know, I can't get beyond, on the Travel Academy or the.
Okay. All right. Listen, I got
the traffic. Yeah.
I've already got it handled. I don't have it handled, but I've already put in a support ticket into the hot desk here for you, and we'll get somebody. We know who you are, know what your username is, and I can see where there was some kind of confusion there. So, all right, Robert.
Will I have to start all over again with all the information and reapply or?
I don't have that level of understanding of what's going on.
Okay.
We got I don't know how many tens of thousands of people in your unique circumstance that you share the username of Devon Brown.
Okay, I wasn't sure how to word this, whether it was a technical issue because it was kind of a personal issue because I'm receiving personal information that belongs to him, and I felt kind of funny about it. I tried to contact him directly. I have his his company's number, so. Yeah. All right,
got it.
So you can take care of it, and you'll help me. I appreciate it. So
did you send it?
I appreciate it, Joe.
All right. Did you?
I wish
let me
I
ask
had
you this.
something more positive to say.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I didn't know how to word it. Whether it was technical or it was kind of caught in between somewhere.
Got it.
So,
I got you covered. Okay, I got you covered. And I hope
appreciate
you send. There's a support ticket in there. Very, very, very unusual. Okay, 8171. You're next up.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
This is Beverly in Medford, Oregon.
Beverly, how are you today?
I'm doing good. It's really been slow starting, but I believe in it so much that I applied for a new credit card just so I could buy more traffic because I really know this is something I've been waiting for some time now, and I know it's going to work. It just was slow start. I've been getting leads, but I haven't.
You heard Jerry. You heard Jerry, 73 years young. You heard him this
morning.
Well,
I'm 80.
Oh.
So I know that doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, that you can make it happen, and I believe that. So I'm really. True. I know it's just taking time. That's all. It just takes time. But anyway, I still have an issue with my back office, and I did what the support people told me to do, but it still didn't help any. And it was the one where it says that I couldn't store my money, and then also the Traffic Academy. I'm still not able to watch some of the videos back there, and I wanted to get through that training because I know how important it is. And
all right. Well, what I'm going to have to do is have someone call you, okay, and specifically work with you, Beverly.
I know, because I'd like to get this taken care of, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Beverly. I'm taking your telephone number down. The number that you're calling in from today on the radio show is the number that somebody will be calling you back to see if we can help you get straightened away, okay?
And I appreciate it very much because I really, like I said, I really believe that in this company, and I'm
thank you, Beverly.
Putting all I can into it.
We appreciate that, and we appreciate you, and we're going to make sure that we get you straightened away, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Beverly checking in from Maryland. Let's keep it going. 9190. You're next up in the queue. Good morning.
Oh, it's an awesome morning up here in Troy, Montana. This is Earl Teets, the Mountain Man, and I got into that email boot camp, and I decided to do an experiment, and the results floored me. Now, normally, I'll take a blog post, and I'll put it together, and I'll post it in 50 different groups that are work-from-home groups in Facebook, and that will at least guarantee me 3 to 5 leads a day doing that right. So I decided, well, I'm not going to post a blog today. I'm just going to see if this email content really works. So I followed the directions from the email boot camp. I put together a small blog post yesterday. I posted on my Facebook wall, and that's the only place I posted it. I got up this morning, and there's 7 hits on my website, according to my back office. So I guess we're doing something right here. And then when you listen to the testimonies, Jerry at 73, Beverly at 80, you got Reese Sutton at 65. We got a gentleman named Norm Flowers living in a homeless shelter. And this guy says, I'm using my phone, and I got paid.
Wow.
I think we got something really special here, and it's just and I overcame my Skype issues. I got Skype on my computer now. I thought it was downloaded into my computer, but it wasn't. So no wonder I couldn't see what was in the videos. It hadn't finished downloading into my computer, but once I got that done, I got it up. I made my first Skype phone call, but I think I made it to the wrong Joe. But I tried to connect with you, Joe.
I'll have to check, Earl, because I have more than one. I'll tell you something, okay? I personally have more than one Skype account because it just gets too crazy, You'll find, because you're famous now, Earl the Mountain Man, you're going to find people know you're on Skype. You're going to have people connecting with you. Before you know it, your Skype is ringing in the middle of the day. It's ringing in the middle of the night. Yeah, I've got Skype running on my cell phone. I'm at the grocery store. Somebody is Skyping me. I've never met them. They live in the United Kingdom. Before you know it, it's just like, it's like, whoa, this is what happens. See, and this is the price you pay for being famous, Earl. This is going to happen to you because you're a remarkable leader here. You got a great story. And I did hear through the grapevine about this Norm Flowers guy living in a homeless shelter, working from his phone, who's actually now beginning to see some action with his traffic authority business. So, Earl, keep up the good work. I'm going to look for you in one of my Skype accounts to see if you did try to track me down. But looking forward to having you out here tomorrow, dude. I love hearing from you. I know the community does as well.
Oh, it's a blessing to be here. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Earl the Mountain Man calling in from up in Montana. We'll keep it moving. This is an international caller. I don't know if this is the United Kingdom, if this is you, Carl, I'm not sure, but the last four is 5333.
5333, that's me. My name is Eddie. I'm calling from London, England.
Eddie in London, England. How are you today, Eddie?
I'm fine. It's cold here, but it's fine. Just two things. First, my active orders, it still says pending link review after about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, what is your username?
My username is Coach Eddie.
Is that EDDIE or EDDY?
Correct. EDDIE. COACHEDDIE.
Okay, I'll get this into the support desk there. I just heard back from the support desk right now. There's a development meeting going on, so the support people are not available to me at this moment. But I will send this in immediately, and we'll get that handled. Okay, that's just a point-and-click review.
Okay, then that would be appreciated because of that I'm not getting any leads, and I am platinum.
All right, Eddie, we'll make sure that we get that cleaned up for you this morning. Okay.
All right then. All right, thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. And, Eddie, I just was thinking as Eddie was talking about the fact that he's platinum, congratulations, but he's waiting on his traffic to get some leads. Don't forget, you just heard what the Mountain Man did. He took something that he learned. He took some text that he learned in the boot camp. He took some of that information. He posted it on Facebook, and I think he said he woke up to 7 leads today. And the same thing we heard earlier this morning from one of our favorite contributors, Gilbert James. He's not even running any traffic, and he's got leads coming in because, yes, the traffic is killer, the traffic is key, but there are so many ways to get leads. There are so many ways to bring people into your traffic authority world. Okay, this is my hometown, 7649, calling in from the 847.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
Not too bad.
Who's this?
First of all, my name is Fred Trevino. I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois. Just want to say that, all this schooling and help you guys offer is fantastic. But
Thank you.
I want to ask 2 questions. The leads, everybody really wants the leads are easy to come by, really. It is the easiest way that I ever made money in my life. I got to tell you. But one question I do have is that here in Illinois, I've been working in different areas where people want to buy traffic, but they want to buy local traffic. Is there any way possible that it would be sometime in the future available for people to buy traffic for? There's people that are willing to buy big packages, but they only want Illinois traffic.
Okay, that's a great.
Sense?
Yes, it does make sense. It does make sense. So you want to put a select in there. The person I'm gonna actually add that into the frequently asked questions. What was your first name again? I'm sorry.
My name is Fred. F-R-E-D. Fred.
Fred, how are you this morning? And hey, you know what? That's my hometown. I'm from South Side, man. I grew up there.
Oh,
I was born.
I grew up in downtown Chicago, but I currently live in South Belgium, which is just west of the city.
Yeah, I know where it is. My father, I'm going to talk about my father tomorrow. I'm going to tell you guys a really cool story. My father was born on 57th Street, and he was born in the bedroom that he slept in for 57 years. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Right? My father was a first-generation American. My grandma, she was from Poland. She gave birth right in the house. My dad was born there, and he stayed there his whole life pretty much. He moved out when he was 57. So I am from the Chi, bro. I am from Chicago, so I'm going to tighten you up. I'm going to put that into a frequently asked question. I'm going to get an answer for you regarding at some point in the future. At some point in the future, if there's a way that we can actually say, okay, I only want traffic in Illinois, or I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know that our goal is to provide the greatest level of service that we can possibly provide. And so I'm going to put that on the drawing board. Thank you very much, Fred, out there in the Chi. Thank you very much for that question. And what did Fred just say? He says, the leads are easy to come by. I've never made money like this ever in my life. Fred, shoot a video, bro. Go out there with your camera, with your cell phone, whatever it is, shoot a short video and post it on the Facebook page. All right, number one. All the way across
Good morning.
the board.
This is Frank from beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Frank,
and,
I was talking about you this morning.
Yeah, I heard you. Yesterday we had to take a boat to church, but that was a joke. That was a joke, not the truth. but the pastor was in on the joke too, so that we were flooded big time. Lots of places.
Man, I saw that. I actually saw it on the Weather Channel. What you guys are going through in that region of the world, it's like crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we're used to it, so we'll get through it. I really don't have a whole lot to say today. I'm still, very, very excited, and I'm still having a small little technical problem. I don't want to bring up the technical problem, but I would sure love to have someone to give me a call sometime, and I can give you my name and I can give you my phone number.
Shoot me an email, okay? I know that you've shot me an email before. As a matter of fact, I forgot I had that email address, joe@trafficauthority.net. And I just went in there and I'm like, oh my God, Frank has been hitting me up on email, man, and I haven't responded. I mean, I just went in there just within the last 24 hours. So you have my email address, okay? Shoot me what your situation is and I'll get it down to Carl, okay, Frank?
I appreciate that very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Frank. Stay dry down there, man. Be careful. All right, here we go. We're back in the Midwest. 6488. Good morning.
Oh, Joe, it's Dave out here in Tinley Park. I'm back in Chicago. God.
So, Dave, Diamond, Dave, let me make a note. Dave in Tinley. See, it's been so long since you called in. Normally I know your number by heart.
Yeah,
So,
well, it's because I'm calling from my cell phone or my other landline. Yeah, landline.
Well, let me
you
ask
believe that? Have one of those.
Unbelievable. And tell me about the defibrillator. I saw you posted some gonzo piece of meatloaf wrapped in bacon or something that was making me salivate, dude. I was salivating, right? Because I've gone into that vegetarian world somehow. But I eat chicken a lot. But so how was it? How was the trip, man?
Yeah, it was a great trip. Traffic Authority made this a real nice little trip for the family down to Disney World, and you guys can do this too. I mean, you guys really don't realize what you have at your hands. And many of you do. And while I was down on vacation, I can't believe the amount of work I had to do. It was amazing. But hey, it was great stuff to do. I was able to do it on my phone. I'm getting messages from Shalane and from Mallory and from all kinds of people. Everybody. I made 100 million friends on Facebook just being on vacation. I mean, it's. Everybody's watching the videos in the back office for the back office stuff. I'm getting text on all that and stuff, teaching people how to use the video features of Facebook and Hangouts. So and that's what's awesome. I've never met these people. They're not even on my team. I wish they were, because there's so many motivated people. I wish they were on my team. But
well, you know what? None of us is as good as all of us, bro. I mean, so they are on your team, and like you've got some other. You got some other responsibilities that are evolving because of your commitment to your business and your commitment to people, and you know this.
Yeah.
So the paydays are huge for a guy for anybody who just steps out there, and we have them here. Okay, you just heard a moment ago from the Mountain Man Earl, and how about that? Gilbert James and were you here at the very beginning? Jerry, 73 years, young.
I was.
Woo-hoo.
I was.
How about that?
Luckily, I'm on the ambulance today, and I'm in a good spot where I'm able to sit back and relax a bit. Let me knock on some wood here real quick. Oh, crap, that's plastic. I may be in trouble.
Dude, I'm glad I'm not having a heart attack when I hear the ambulance driver saying, "Hey, I'm just going to relax in the ambulance today."
Yeah, we'll come back to get you later. We'll be there in a little bit. Yeah.
Got to go through McDonald's
listen,
first.
I wanted to give
Ray Kroc's birthday. Come on out, man. Sorry.
It was. They're having cake and cookies at the McDonald's out here. No, I just wanted to also give a shout out to Doug, man. We swang by and met up, and he gave me a copy of his book. He gave me I don't have it with me.
It's the slight edge. It's the slight edge.
Yeah. He's like, hey, have you read this yet? I said, actually, I'm going to order one from Amazon. He's like, boom, it's yours. I'm like, what? Like, no way. I said, he must be a gift for making it through those mountains to his house. It was just crazy. Getting back was hell, but
well, we're glad you're back.
So
we're glad you're back. I'm going to be poaching onto you, bro. I'm going to be hitting you up and seeing if I can pull you into some training and do some stuff here. I know you got a cool handle on some of this stuff in the back office, and I know you did some work.
I know you put some videos together for some people too. There's a lot. I'm getting a lot of questions on that. We have to do some. I think we need to do some quick little videos on stuff that is pretty simple to me, so it'll be quick and easy to explain, and I will get that stuff out to people. And like I said, if anybody needs help, they can always call me or text me. As long as I'm not doing some work on a patient or something, I'll be available. But the thing is as soon as this thing is ready to hit bank, it's time to move on from this and focus 100% onto traffic authority. And that's what people just got to realize. This is not, listen, people got to realize that this is not a 5-minute business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can make a lot of money, but like Vince and everybody else who's made the big, huge paydays, but they've had thousands of people, and they've built those lists for several years. I mean, I came in, even through the pre-launch, I came in with just a small contact list. And you just have to build that list and cultivate it, plant the seeds, water it, watch it grow, and then you can cultivate it and pull the leaves off and start earning some money. So money really does grow, and this is how money grows. And, guys, so if you're out there considering whether my 200 is running out, get out there and get another 200 next week. Get another 200. When you get 1,000 leads, not 1,000 clicks, guys. Clicks are not the same as leads. When you get 1,000 clicks, big deal. If you get 1,000 clicks and 2 leads, you got a problem. Something's wrong. Something's wrong in the system, and that's what you'll learn through our videos and trainings and attending these meetings. But if you get out there and you get 1,000 leads in your back office, oh dear goodness. Yes, it will take you some time to get there. Yes, it may take you some money to get there. But the money you will put in will come back to you tenfold. There's no doubt in my mind. You were talking about NSA earlier. I was in Amway, Excel, Melaleuca, even the oils. I've done all of them, every one of them. Great businesses. Problem, number one, and let me tell you this to everybody who's out there is getting ready to try and pass traffic authority off to your family. Family is horrible. They are the worst people for you to talk to for anything, really. But they will always try because they're always looking out for you. They know you're broke right now. They know that you're not there. So they'll go, okay, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You're walking around telling me you're going to make millions. Well, let me see the money you made now. Well, I haven't made money because you haven't joined my team yet. Oh, well, I guess you won't be making any money. So family and friends, forget about them. That's what's so great about Traffic Authority. You have your new family and friends right here on this phone call, in our back office, and on that leads list. Keep growing your family. Then you go back to your family when you're cashing out, going to Disneyland or going to Paris. Then you come back and say, hey, suckers, bet you wish you were going to Paris. Hey, by the way, how's that job thing working? Still working that? Hey, how's that thing with that pension going on?
You're reminding me of something years and years ago. I remember I was in Aruba. I was at a live event in Aruba, and it was a blast, man. We were on this. It was a pirate ship, and all the leaders, we got together and we went on this thing. It was you get to eat and drink, and it was a pirate ship, and it was authentic. And then we were swinging off of a rope on the pirate ship and dropping off into the blue waters of Aruba. It was just amazing. And I can remember snorkeling around this pirate ship in the ocean. It was a Monday. And I can remember actually verbalizing, saying to somebody who was in the water with me, saying, right now I'm thinking about all the people who said this would never work, right? All the people who took a pass, all the people who said, nah, that will never work, as I'm paddling around in the ocean in Aruba on a pirate ship with a bunch of free-thinking entrepreneurs that said, you know what, this will work if we just work it. So listen,
Traffic Authority is, for the first time in my life, is a business is a affiliate/network marketing business where the first time in my life I can say that no matter what happens, all I need now is time. Mm-hmm. And that is all that matters to make it, because there's just no way it can fail. The only way it can fail, the only way this business can fail is if you quit or give up. And that is your fault. And that's why you're broke now. You've quit and gave up before. So telling everybody out there, do not ever give up. Keep building, keep moving your traffic through, keep moving. Just don't sit still and wait for it to come to you. It will not come to you. You still have to get it. Yes, we have swipe files. Yes, we have this, but you must make it work. It's not up to, it doesn't happen like that. Joe,
thank you very much.
Good one to Doug. If you're still listening, hey, thanks for everything. And Greg, and he's probably on day 400 by now.
Yep.
So we'll be talking soon. So you guys have a good one and have a good one.
Diamond Dave checking in from Tinley Park. Thank you very much, Dave, for those words of wisdom. And yes, it is like the perfect storm, right? For real, man. It's the perfect storm. You've got technologies, and you've got marketing, and you've got a marketplace that is starving. We've got a company that is so transparent. Everything is coming together very, very nicely. 4983, you're next up in the queue. Good morning.
Yes. Hello, Joe.
Hi.
This is George McCullum from Owasso, Michigan.
Good morning, George.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine. I just wanted to confirm the tracking links. Are they working? Because I'm not getting the results that I would expect.
Well, that's a really big question. Are the tracking links working? The answer is yes, they are working.
Or the traffic I should say the traffic optimizer, all those tools there. I'm following a video tutorial, and I'm not getting the results that I would expect.
Well, I would say to you that, again, that's a broad, I don't know what your expectations are, okay? You say, I'm not getting the results I expect. I don't know what you expect. I don't know what results you're getting.
Well, I know I set the timer, for example, for 2 hours, and it's showing 4 hours, stuff like that. It's
okay. All right. Well, that is a very, very technical question that is related directly to your unique experience. We here at the headquarters, I'm not in Tallahassee, but we are not hearing across the board, because people are excited about those tools and people use those tools, and people are having results with those tools. And if this was a systemic problem, meaning that, if 2,000 people were having this issue, then it would be like, we have something going on here. I respectfully would suggest that maybe it's something unique to what you're doing, maybe something that you're clicking, or exactly what's going on in your circumstance would have to be handled by somebody individually with you. So again, we're almost caught up. We're very, very close on the support desk, and please send in your support ticket. What is your username, George? What is your username?
GEMC, capital CALLUM.
GEMC, capital CALLUM.
Correct.
All right, I got somebody looking into it right now.
I canceled my Traffic Academy, but then I got booted out, and I hadn't even been in 30 days for what I had already paid for.
Again, this is I am all right. Carl's checking on it right now. The fact that you canceled your Traffic Academy is heartbreaking, because there's so much information in there that would actually turbocharge your business.
It's temporary. I just can't handle it right now.
All right, George. Well, listen, I got somebody on the case for you right now, okay? We got Carl looking into your situation, and as soon as we have resolution, if it's live on the radio show, I'll let you know. 5848, you're next up in the queue.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Jean, Brooklyn.
Jean from Brooklyn? You? I'm good.
That's right. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. I have a few problems. One is I'm trying to buy traffic, and they're not giving me my state. They're giving me states that look like it's in Hawaii or somewhere. So I didn't put Brooklyn, I put New York, and I'm still not getting the correct information. I'm not getting the states. I get 10 states only, which isn't related to my jurisdiction at all.
Okay. Is this in your shopping cart?
No, it's where I'm choosing to, where I'm trying to buy traffic. and it tells you put your name, your address, your state, your card number, things like that.
So the drop-down menu is not letting you go to New York.
It's not functioning. And another, that's one thing. So, okay, could you check on that for me? And
what is your username? And number 2, what's the other one? And then give me your username.
Okay, my username is RTYJA, ARTYJA.
ARTYJA?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what is your second question?
My second question is, I thought I heard someone on the program having the same experience that I had, and I wasn't sure. What happened was on Friday when I was working on my site, and I got there and I got a red flash that says warning, some kind of a message.
Okay.
And I'm using Mozilla Firefox. So I was going to clean off my hard drive because I thought that was a virus.
Okay, let me, if I may I?
Yes.
I talked about this earlier this morning on today's radio show. I did mention this. Okay, you went someplace on the internet. You went to one of our websites and you got a thing that said dangerous website blocked. This is a dangerous website. You got that warning. We're aware of that. Not everybody is receiving.
No, I wasn't on a different website. I was on Traffic Authority.
I got it.
And I got that. So I was already getting a blue screen during the week and things like that. So I thought it was a virus. So I downloaded an antivirus. But I want to know, should I wipe my drive or is this something?
We're aware of it. We are aware of it on this end. I said this earlier a couple times. Actually, we sent in a ticket. We sent in contact. We sent a disclaimer into Norton Antivirus. We're aware of it. Norton Antivirus has received it's actually, I guess, a complaint. Okay, they've received it, and now we're waiting for a human being to review it. We're aware of that problem, and I also have somebody, Gene, right now going into your back office right now to see what is the issue with your inability to buy traffic and why New York is not coming up as a selection in your drop down menu. And 3460, you're next up. Good morning, 3460. Are you there? Hello? I hate to see 3460 waiting that long and then not getting a chance. 5649, how about you?
Good morning, Joe. This is Bert from Canyon Lake, California.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Joe, for sharing with us your briefly your bio.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have thought that you were first or second generation
American.
American. Yeah.
Yes, my grandma
also.
Busha was born in Poland.
It was that's fantastic. Also,
is Donald Trump going to make me leave the country now? Do I have to leave the country now? Is Donald Trump going to be mad at me because my grandma was born in Poland and she's an immigrant?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't build a wall to keep
around Poland. Maybe
people from Poland out.
Do you know that in Chicago has a Polish neighborhood, and when I lived there, I used to go to. Chicago is really cool, but there's Little Italy. The Irish people live in Canaryville, and in the Polish neighborhood in Chicago, more people live in that neighborhood than live in Warsaw, Poland. They got great.
Oh my gosh! Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm from Chi-Town. I trained as a respiratory therapist at Northwestern Memorial Hospitals.
Love it.
Yeah. Right across the street from Passavant. I don't know if Passavant is still there, but I trained there back in the early 70s. So shout out to Diamond Dave for being a paramedic out in Chicago, Tinley Park. Also, as far as what some people have said, the 80-year-old who called in, I started thinking, a friend of mine used to give his age in months.
Wow.
I'm sitting here. I figured out I'm 806 months on this planet. 806 months on this planet. So if you divide that by 12, you'll know how old I am. Also in days, 24,519 days as of today.
Wow.
And I started thinking, it's just a number. It's just a number. So again, mindset is so important. And I think it was Frank. I can't remember, but I think it was Frank who said, it's just a number, or it might have been Gilbert. And I started thinking, how would I be thinking if I didn't know my age? And there are many people in Thailand. My oldest child lives in Thailand. She's a missionary there. She's been there about 7 years now, taking care of 14 kids in her special home. I'll tell you, many of them don't know when they were born, so they don't know exactly to the month or day, let alone to the year. And I started thinking, how would I be thinking right now, sitting here listening to Joe Need and listening to all these wonderful ninjas calling in with their concerns and with their words of wisdom, like Diamond Dave and Frank and Gilbert. And I'm thinking, gee, I feel like, I don't know, maybe 30 years old, 20 years old, and I'm actually 67, and I'm thinking to myself, age is your memories. What memories do you have of different businesses that you've been in? Diamond Dave talked about Amway. I was in Amway, the big A, back in the 80s. And I'll tell you, a lot of the memories that we all have, like your memory of being on that Authentic pirate ship, that was just a few memories ago. Right. Not a few years, but a few memories ago. And if like Diamond Dave said, if you just, it's all about how much time you're going to give this business. It's just about the time. And I really agree with him on that. I resonated with him on that because this is the first business where all I have to think about is staying in it. And as you said many times before, 90% of this is just showing up. So that's my thoughts on just showing up to the calls every day, and the Tuesday and Thursday webinars, the Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning, depending on what part of the country you are, the founders calls. So we have so much to be grateful for just in this business. Think about the memories, and I'm speaking to all the ninjas now. Think about the memories you're going to have. Think about the first live event we're going to have and where it's going to be, and how many authentic pirate ships in your own mind that you're going to be in, and meeting everyone, meeting Reese Sutton, meeting Vincent Ortega Jr., meeting Joe Need, meeting Doug Wellen, meeting Greg Chambers, meeting everyone in the family. It's going to be awesome. So
it is.
Thank you again, Joe, for your words of wisdom and your inspiration talking about Ray Kroc. And thank you so much for developing, cultivating, talk about Vincent Ortega Jr. and Agarwal and Eric Bechtold, who have put in the time. You have put in the time also in your mindset and all the different businesses that you ran and founded. We are so lucky. We are so fortunate to be in this business with you guys, with you three founders. So thank you very much, and God bless you. And Carly Rose, you got a hug and a virtual kiss from all the ninjas.
Bert, thank you very much. And what I said earlier today, what Ray Kroc said, none of us is as good as all of us together. 7002, you're next up.
Hi, yes, my name is Marita Sweeney from Florida.
Hi, Marita.
I am happy to hear how much people are enjoying this and really getting success out of it. But I am disappointed that I have a problem and I cannot get going. It's like I'm falling through the crack. I believe in you guys. I believe in the business, but I'm disappointed because I paid for my traffic and it's going nowhere. It's they keep sending me back to register to go in, and they're telling me to buy traffic when I already buy traffic, and we can't find anything in that is going on with me. I called you before. This is my third time, and you said you would call me back. Yes, and nothing has been done.
All right, Marita. Right now, what is your username, please? What is your right now? There's a man right now in Tallahassee, right now in this exact second, who's asking me what is your username, so we can fix this for you right now.
Susan 03. And password is Monica 28.
Don't need your password. Don't need your password. Okay. All right. All right. We're on this right now, Marita, in Florida. We're very, very sorry that you are disappointed, and we are doing our best right now. Okay, right now, in this very nanosecond, as we speak, in the nanosecond, there's somebody working on your issue. And George McCallum, if you are still on the line, it says your traffic authority is showing as canceled as of 10/2, and it should have been working. And there appears to be an issue with tracking links that are using both pop-ups and timers. Put in a support ticket on that. We'll be working on it today, and we should have it corrected shortly. So thank you very much, George McCallum, if you're still on the line. George was calling in from Michigan, I think. Got you handled there, George. And Marita, somebody's working on your case right now. So please stand by for that. Let me go back here. 3460. I'm pretty sure that I brought you out before and you weren't paying attention. And I hate to see you sitting here all this time and not getting your comment or question. So are you there, 3460?
Hey,
I'll take that.
How you...
Oh, hold on. Who's that?
Mr. October.
Mr. October, Reggie, how are you?
Good. I'm just enjoying the day, and I'm seeing success. It's starting to get a lot of traffic through my funnel, and right now I feel very confident in this company, and big things is going to happen. I can see in the future, so going to keep on plugging into it.
Thank you very much,
and,
Mr. October. Appreciate it.
I wish everybody. I say hello to Greg and the whole team and everybody out there.
Hey, listen, Mr. October, if you'd do me a favor, could you go shoot a video? And hey, I want to thank you. Gilbert has already posted up a video this morning since we last spoke. And Mr. October, if you want to just go shoot a video on your cell phone, say, hey, what's up? This is Mr. October. Love the support. Love you guys. It's something simple, right? I talked about how we all working together can have such a difference on each other's business. 2959, you're next up. Good morning.
Yes, of course. Carlos Rodriguez from New York City. How you guys doing?
Carlos, we're sending out some love to you and to your daughter. Did you hear just a moment ago, right?
Absolutely, man. I'm always here. Quick, something real quick. Yes, I'm seeing success with Traffic Authority. Mm-hmm. Yes, Carl is working on my diamond package to appear as a commission. Yes, I got a sale a couple of days ago. But this is important. I want you guys to get this right quick. Yes, we're seeing success with everything money, but the biggest thing here is the education. I used to go to college, which I'm a college dropout, but I remember paying over $1,000 per class in business management. So with this right here, it's tremendous. And don't forget, comfort zone the comfort zone that I got out of and the fears that I got out of because of Traffic Authority, Joe and everybody, and the whole team, the team in general, everybody that comes on here, the testimonies and everything, that's the biggest thing here for me and I believe for a lot of people. So much love, much respect. Let's go kick some ass. You already know.
Hey, Carlos, thank you very much. You said yes, yes, yes. And it is important, right? You said 3 yeses right out of the gate here. Yes, this is going on. Yes, you're making money. Yes, Carl is on top of it for you. And, hey, man, you're in good company because I think Bill Gates dropped out of college. So many successful people found something later. 7307, you're next up. Good morning. Hey, 7307. Oh, something's going on there. Don't know what that is, but listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We are out of time this morning. I want to thank everybody who took the time to get here this morning. Mr. October, Carlos, Marita down in Florida. I want to thank Eugene in Brooklyn. We also had Bert checking in a couple of times. I want to thank George in Michigan for bringing out that little issue that we have. Dave and Tinley and Frank. Stay dry, Frank, and Fred calling in from the Shy. Also, Susan's traffic order. She never signed the authorization. Susan, Marta, Marita, you've got to sign the authorization. There's a signature file. Okay, there's a signature file. We'll resend it to you. You never signed off on the signature file. That is the reason, Marita, have been able to get your traffic running. I want to say thank you to Joe Gallucci and Holly who jumped out here, and Steve and Gilbert James actually responding and shooting a video this morning. Beverly and Medford. Earl, the Mountain Man. If I forgot anybody, forgive me. But last but not least, how about that Jerry, 73 years young, boom shakalaka. Jerry said, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Listen, I want to thank you guys for being here. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on RadioLeverage.com. In the meantime, we'll see you on Facebook. You guys know where Facebook is, easy.com/TAFB group. Go there. If you've yet to join the team, join the party, go there. We'll let you into the group. Post your comments, post your questions, and shoot some video, okay? An avalanche of positive reinforcement every single time you make money, every single time you have a lead that converts, every single time you feel good. Just let us know with video, okay? An avalanche, unstoppable force, a tsunami of good energy, sharing, putting it out there, and then watch what happens to your business. When people start going to Facebook and they start doing research to see what really is going on with this traffic authority, your story matters. Your story is important. And actually, the smaller, the better. You know, the $10, the $20, the $100 stories. Go out there and post them. Until tomorrow, you guys, make it a great day, and let's go play in some traffic.